My dear friends, my dear masters, my dear guests, welcome to the today's session, Holistic Wellness, the day 12th, batch 4. Friends,
Namaste, Guru.
namaste. Namaste. So before starting the session, let's see
Namaste,
the
Guruji.
schedules. Namaste. Let's see the schedules today. What are the topics also? Let's understand. So my sincere pronouns to my beloved Guruji,
Namaste.
Triji. So these are the schedules. Namaste, namaste. These are the schedules as such. And friends, today's topic, day 12 topics are the law of karma Siddantha, the most important one. It's the highly prioritized one. And holistic lifestyle, fruits, vegetables, multigrains, we'll understand. We'll also understand the Mudra for skin problems, the home remedies for skin issues, basically. Right. Yes. So friends, we are going to start the session. Our spiritual topic is today the law of karma. It's also called as karma siddhanta. It's also called as the law of cause and effect. There is a cause and there is an effect. The law of causation. We also call it as a law of causation. Right. Right. Okay. So before starting the session, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods. So today's topic is the law of karma, which is very, very important topic in the spiritual journey. Everyone has to understand. Then you will definitely understand the reason for your current existence, the reason for the current situation, what you are into. So most of the times we get doubt, why I'm like this? What is the reason my life is like this? What is the reason the other person is, something different from me? But somehow I am always excellent than him in all the skills, whatever it may be. But still, my life is not good. The other's life is better. So likewise, if you try to observe in the society, my dear friends, you will find so many variances. It's called so many. There are so many variances are available in the current society. What are those variances? Let us see one by one. Somebody will be begging, like somebody will be begging in front of temple. Somebody will be begging on the streets, and the some kids are going to the school, in a very modern school and costly school. The same time, so equal to his age, the other kids are begging on the streets. And if you see somebody is so healthy, the other person is not healthy in the same family. In the same family, there are two, three different people having different health. One is suffering, one is not suffering, like that. So likewise, what happens, friends? So there's a lot of variances comes into picture. So those variances, if you keep observing, somebody is so rich, filthy rich. Somebody is very pure, adjacent to your house. You have a palatal house. You have a huge mansion, but just beside you, there's one more person will be living in the hut, and they'll be just struggling for bread and butter. And the other person who is living in the palatal house, like a mansion, and is having everything, but it doesn't have happiness inside. He's not happy, he's not contented, right? The same way, someone is a great musician. In the same family, some 4 5 people are there. Everybody will have their own characters, their own situations, right? If you observe, so the same mother, for the same mother, four children born, all are not same. One person is having different skills, other person is having different skills. and somebody is efficient, somebody is not efficient, right? So as they grow up, what happens? Somebody may not study at all. Somebody will be studying and going to the higher education and then go to the higher positions. So the lot of variances likewise, friends. So likewise, lot of variances. The variances are infinite, right from small to the big. If you consider, they are infinite number of variances are there in the universe, my dear friends. So similarly, like within animal kingdom, within bird kingdom, wherever you see, the variances are so many variances, so many varieties are available. So that is why we need to understand. So what is the cause behind all these variances? What is the cause? When you understand what is the reason for so many variances around you, in front of you, adjacent you, everywhere you find it, but the reason for those variances, the cause for those variances, if you try to understand, the cause may not be now, the cause may not be, the cause may not be present, the cause may be in the past. So the cause may be in the past. That's what we need to understand carefully, my dear friends. So it means we don't know the cause. What was the cause in the past life? But the result you are seeing now. That means somebody is, by birth itself is a blind. So what is the reason that why he has to be blind by birth? Any reason is there for that? Anybody can, any doctor can say, what is the reason for that? What is the reason a person who born as a blind, a person who born, like with some disability, some organ is damaged, or something, he born just born and then he got cancer. So many variances, my dear friends, which are innumerable. So many variances are there, but the reasons are unknown. Reasons are existing, but unknown to you. Are the reasons are known to anybody? Are the reasons are known to your family or your parents who have given the birth to you? They can't say anything. They'll be just wondering, how come my child has got this problem? Some child, just after the birth, what happened? They get jaundice, they get diabetes, they get the cancer, something and all happening. So such a kind of things, somebody gets polio and then he get disabled person. He become a disabled person throughout the life. And for some other people, the life was beautiful and was going successfully, happily. All of a sudden, some accident happens and fractures happens, and then that person becomes a disabled person in the middle of the life, almost in the middle of it, right? So if you observe like that, so what will happen is, friends, so the reasons are really unknown. The reasons are really unknown. Correct. I think we need to mute all. Looks like. Yes. Anyway. Yes. Yes, friends. So try to mute all your audio until I call you, or try, if you are sharing the experience, then only open the audio. Otherwise, please mute it now currently, because it's going to disturb others. Like when I'm teaching, so it's going to disturb others. So that should not happen, my dear friends. Please mute all your audios. Video can be there, but audios must be muted. Right. So friends, so the reasons for variance is unknown, but it is existing. Definitely it's existing. So in order to understand all these things, friends, if you want to understand the reasons for variance, and the reasons are existing. So when you want to understand, when you try to understand this kind of a, the wisdom, this kind of a wisdom, so all this can be summarized, all this can be, put under one particular heading, that is called law of karma Siddantha. Okay, the karma Siddhanta is going to play a vital role in everybody's life, my dear friends. Whether you are spiritual, non-spiritual, doesn't matter. If you are a spiritual person, you can understand karma Siddhanta. If you're not a spiritual person, also the law of karma is quite applicable. The karma siddhanta is always existing for everybody on this earth planet, my dear friends. In fact, the law of karma is applicable, in the groups also. Like as a society, societal karmas are there. That means group karmas are also existing. So that is what happens. The law of karma is very much applicable not only for the individuals, as a group of people, as a the different sector of people. So it's applicable in many ways. But whether you are spiritual or non-spiritual, the law of karma is quite applicable. It's always working. It definitely catches you. You cannot escape out of it. This is what we need to remember. So when I explained these so many variances, my dear friends, so why all these variances are happening? First of all, so if you want to understand all these things, you need to understand the law of karma. You must understand the law of karma, my dear friends. Then only you'll be able to understand. So what is the reason for the so
ऑपरेशन करना थोड़ा सा रिस्क पड़ती रहे क्या करता
right. So see, if you want to understand when you understand the reasons, then you'll be able to understand. So why is the effect? So and so effect is happened to you, right? So to understand all these things, then we need to understand the law of karma, analyze the law of karma, and properly, try to follow certain discipline, certain rules in order to come out of this law of karma. So what are the methods? So first of all, what is law of karma? And what is the law of excellence? And what are the karmic compulsions? And what is the law? What is the doctrine of karma? The law of karma, right? What are the type of karmas? What is the division of karmas? What is the karmic debt? What is the karmic returns? What is the karmic bondage? What is the karma palatyaga? And what is the karmic relief finally? And what is the solution for this karmic relief? So all these things we need to study today, my dear friends. Then only I'll be able to understand this law of karma absolutely. Okay, friends. So what will happen is now, everybody, as yesterday we discussed, everybody is evolving with respect to the soul, right? So they keep evolving with respect to soul, from one stage of soul to the other stage of the soul. They keep evolving in terms of number of births, not in one birth, my dear friends. Of course, the speed of evolution is always available, applicable, and it is also existing. But how many people will be able to achieve that? So it all depends upon your own willpower and your own decision, my dear friends. Anyhow, everybody is evolving from one stage of soul to the other stage of the soul. So that's what we have yesterday discussed. So when you are evolving in a life, and that means you are leading a janma, you are leading the life on this earth planet or any other planet, wherever the life goes on. So when you are doing it, definitely you are coming here, you are coming from the higher worlds and then descended and took the human form or the human birth, and you are leading your life here. And you may be engaged in many of the activities. By birth, you are taken the birth, and then as you grow on, right? As you grow up, what happens? You may be focusing, or you may be engaged, or you may be involved in many of the tasks, many of the deeds, many of the assignments, my dear friends. It all depends upon your own parents bringing up, like your own parents' environment or your surroundings. All depends upon that. In which family you born, especially. So in which family particularly you born. So some of the times what happened, the people, like the souls which are born in the even poor families, they grow very well. They study very well, and they grow up and they become the high net worthy people or high status people in the society with respect to materialistic life. I'm talking about with respect to materialistic nature. So at the same time, as they born here, they are not born empty handed. They are definitely born with their own mind qualities. From the past life, what happens? From the earlier lives, they already have the kind of a set of characters, set of qualities, set of features. Definitely is there with them. Their mind itself is having the inner qualities, all the six inner qualities which are discussed, are said Vargas. So definitely they are very much existing with every life, with every soul, my dear friends. So with which what happens? You are doing your own work, you are engaged in your own work, or you may be engaged in profession, You may be engaged as a poet or a cricketer or a sinister or a celebrity or a musician, whatever it may be, or a spiritual person, right? So all that depends upon the earlier lives, my dear friends. The earlier lives, what you have taken, what experience you gained it, and the next life, when you go back, what happens in the upper world, the causal world, the Karan Loka, that is called Janaloka. So that's where what happened. Try to plan your next birth. So what is your purpose of birth? Why you are going back again, right? For example, we are all going to the certain place as a picnic for the picnic. So first itself, what we do, we prepare, we make it ready. Like what are the things we are going to do? So what are the things? What are the different things we are going to do? So we'll decide, isn't it? So that means before going to the picnic, we'll prepare the itinerary. Itinerary will be there. In the itinerary, we have a list. So first place, second place, first day, second day. The first day, these are the places. Second day, these are the places. So likewise, we do, right? We do some planning, isn't it? Without planning, do we go to the other place for the picnic? We never go there. We never go there. And with the sufficient resources also we go, right? Sufficient resources also we take along with us. So that likewise, friends, what happened when you are visiting this Earth planet? When you are coming, it's like a picnic for you. It's exactly picnic for you, right? So when you come here as a as a tourist, as a for the picnic, you are coming to the Earth planet. You have no other task here. You have nothing established, my dear friends. So there's nothing you are going to do so great, or nothing is going to be permanently given to you, or you are not going to leave anything permanent here. Everything is a temporary. All, including your body, is temporary. Including your body is not yours. Your body is just prepared and given to you for your soul to utilize on the Earth planet, because you came to the picnic. For example, we all go to the picnic. So in the picnic place, what we need one vehicle in order to roam everywhere, right? So likewise, you came as a soul being, you came to the Earth planet, and now you need a one body. You need a one physical body in order to experience, in order to communicate, in order to talk, in order to do karmas, in order to sing, in order to do whatever it is. Like, for so many various things, you need a physical body. Shariram kaludharma sadhanam. Shariram kaludharma sadhanam. So what is the meaning of it? So the body is an instrument for you, instrument for the soul. In order to use it, in order to excel or to utilize or to perform whatever it need to do on the Earth planet, it needs the physical body, my dear friends. So without the physical body being there with you, you can't do anything on the Earth planet. So that's the reason we all bring the physical body to the we all come with a soul comes a particular design of a physical body. So the same physical body comes out of mother womb. Everything is designed. As I told yesterday and before class also, even your physical body is designed in the astral plane. It is designed in the astral world. You are not going to choose, you are chosen already. You have chosen the blueprint, your purpose of life in the causal world. You have chosen your physical body, how many number of organs, how is the quality of organs, everything you decided. Exact replica of the design what you wanted for your physical body, you have designed in the astral world. Then it is brought down. It is brought down into the mother womb in the form of along with the consciousness. Then you take a birth and you are resembled to the astral body. Whatever the astral body is prepared in the astral world, astral body is equal to the physical body when it is born on the physical earth. So this is the thing you need to remember always, friends. So total, the astral body itself will have 19 organs, my dear friends. 19 organs. All the 19 organs will be designed in the astral world itself, and which are actually sculpted. The sculpture, that means in the mother womb, that will be sculptured. The design is already there. For example, architect give a design. So the design is ready. Then what will happen? The contractor, as per the design, he start constructing a building. Similarly, the astral body design is ready in the astral world. So that is just a replica is sent to the mother womb. So that is where every organ will be prepared as per the design, as per the astral world design, my dear friends. So what are the 19 organs? The five panchendriyas, five karmendriyas, three duty organs, and mind is having four: mind, intellect, ego, chitta. mind. So mind itself is having 4 parts, my dear friends. What are the 4 parts of mind? Mind is having, one is the conscious thinking mind. Second thing is second thing is chitta. Third one is ego. Fourth one is intellect. These 4 are part of mind, my dear friends. Likewise, if you combine all these things, it becomes 19. 19 organs are designed in the astral world, then sent, that same design is just sent to the mother womb. It will be printed there. It will be printed. So as such, the same physical body comes out. So in the, suppose in the astral world, somebody chosen for their next life experience, somebody chosen, I want to become blind. That means both eyes will not work. So they born in from the mother womb. The moment they born out of mother womb, if you find, so the both eyes are not working. So it is the design already done in the astral world. So that's already decided in the causal world. What is decided? So last life you harmed somebody, like you hurted somebody in the eyes, and you hurted or you have done some great loss to some other person, some other soul. You have done a great loss, right? Then this life what happened? You want to experience the same. Because of you, what happened? So some person has lost their life, so lost their eyes, especially the eyes are lost, and they suffered the entire life. So now when you go back and then look at all your karmas and everything, review, then you decided, I want to experience the same. I want to pay back my karma. You, of course, in the causal world, you honestly agree everything. You honestly accept everything, accept in the astral worlds, the causal worlds, my dear friends. Before deciding the purpose of birth, you'll be honestly reviewing yourself, all your past life karmas and their results, and what you have done, what you have achieved, and what are the karmas which are done and yet to be experienced. Everything you'll be reviewing. The entire, like a play with your entire life play will be there. The life play is completely done in the causal world. So that's where honestly you agree, okay, these are the karmas I've done in the past life. I want to pay back them. Now I want to pay back, and then I want to get out of all those karmas. I want to become, I want to grow my own soul evolution. I want to take it further. You agree for that. You make a soul contract. If there is in the presence of your soul guides, right? Soul guides are there. Who will guide you what to do, what not to do, how you have to design your the next blueprint, how to design, and what is the kind of the physical body you need when you go back to the Earth planet. Everything is decided in the upper planes, my dear friends. So when it comes to the Earth planet, there is nothing. It is only physical, a gross in nature. So there's nothing like a so-called great intelligence here. Everything, great intelligence, the great wisdom, everything, all the information, everything is decided in the upper planes. So likewise, friends, what happens is depends upon our past life karmas. We decide our body and come here. So with that body, we'll be keep doing whatever we are assigned to, whatever it is at our hand. We keep doing it. Depends upon which family you born. We have some certain task which depends upon. See, for some of the families, what happen? So if you observe some kids, the otherwise the people, so they are very rich people. They will not be doing anything at all. They are not doing anything. No karmas. Simply they are just passing the time, because everything they have, money is there, properties are there. So there are nothing to do in this life in order to earn the bread and butter. But some of the people you see in the huts they are living, they struggle a lot morning to night, and kids also will be along with them, and they'll be struggling in order to earn just small money for just bread and butter. That is why I'm selling. That's why I'm trying to say. So all this kind of variance comes because of your own past life karmas. Just make a note of it. Because of your own past life karmas, this is the kind of variance you observe in the society. Okay, so this has to be remembered a lot. No, this has to be remembered very well, my dear friends. So many times I'll tell you, most of us, like we have a lot of wish list. We want our wishes to be fulfilled, right? So what do? We go to certain temple, or certain priest or an astrologer, right? Different places we go. We keep asking them, what is my fate? Why I'm like this? I'm suffering. I have health problems. My son is not listening to me. My kids are not, they're not in good discipline. Okay, my husband doesn't take care of me. So many questions you will be asking. I have some disease. I'm suffering. I got some financial losses. My relationship with my husband is not good. So many questions you'll be keep asking everywhere. Whoever appears to be like, useful, and whoever appears to be reasonable and elderly, or otherwise whoever appears to be more intellectual than you, you keep asking them. When you keep asking them, they give their own answers. Those answers are not correct. Those answers are not applicable to you. But the reason being you are in a distressed condition, the reason being you are in such a condition that you accept everybody. Because you're already in a depressed condition, or deprived of something, or in the kind of a disappointment, anxiety, or whatever it may be. You listen them, you understand, okay, this may be correct, let me implement. And you do something. Just whatever they say, you try to do some puja, or kind of archana, otherwise homa, something and all you do. And it only creates a mental satisfaction, my dear friends. It is not going to give any result to you. From then how the result will be coming to you? That is the secret you need to understand through this law of karma. You will definitely understand by the end of the session. You will definitely understand what is the solution for your karmas, how to come out of these karmas. And if at all I need to understand myself, if I understand the law of karma, I can definitely understand myself. First of all, I accept myself. Because of law of karma, I will tell you, let me tell you the secret of your life. That is, when you understand the law of karma, you will accept yourself. Till that point of time, you will never accept yourself, my dear friends. When you don't accept yourself, you don't love yourself. When you don't love yourself, what happens? Then you will not be healthy. You will not be happy. You will not be happy inside, my dear friends. Looks like, you show some smile on your face. Whenever somebody comes across, you smile little. All that, that's a periphery. That's a surface. It's on the surface. But internally, you are struggling, you are crying, and you are weeping. A lot of things are happening. All that is because, you didn't understand, you didn't realize the truth. What is the truth? The truth is there is a cause. There is a cause for everything what you're experiencing today. It may be a distress, it may be a financial loss, it may be disappointment, anxiety, diseases, so-called chronic disease, and whatever acute, whatever the so many things which you are experiencing day in, day out. If you understand what is the cause for this thing, where is the cause? If you understand, then you will be definitely happy. You will accept first yourself. You ground yourself. You accept yourself. Then you love yourself. Then your life will be ultimate, my dear friends. Your life will be ultimate. Always will be joyful and blissful, because you know the reason why you are not happy. You know the reason why you are undergoing these kind of situations. Anyhow, so let me tell you the truth. Today, so many people are suffering for so many reasons. And as I told, you'll approach many things, many places, you try to find solutions. You can't find solutions. The solutions are within you, not outside. If you try to find a solution anywhere outside, you are an ignorant person. You are a Agnani. You are not a Gnani. Why you are not a Gnani? Since you are searching outside everything. What is that outside, my dear friends? For your disease, will you search outside? For your financial loss, will you search outside? Or for your relationship, the bad relationship, will you search outside? For anxiety, you will search outside? No. Everything is come out of you. Everything is generated from inside to outside. Then where do you need to search? You need to search inside, not outside at all. If you search outside for any answers or any question, you are an ignorant person. You are not a gnani. When you become a gnani, you never search for anything, for any solution, for any kind of a answers. You will never search outside. You will always search inside. The friends. So what will happen is, now we try to, when we don't get something, whatever we expected, when we don't fulfill ourselves, or when we are not going to get those expected things, was the first thing we are going to blame is God. So I went to the Venkateswara Swami, the Lord Balaji. I went to the Ayyappa, the Ayyappa Swami. So wherever you go, you try to put your, the wish list in front of them. You always ask for, you pray for them, to fulfill all the wish list. In case those wish list is not fulfilled, right? Whatever the pujas you do, whatever the homa you do, if they are not fulfilled, the first thing you blame is, you are going to blame the God. So God has not helped me. God has not done any kind of a the kind of a good thing to me, fortune, no good fortune for me. My life is suffering. So like that, you go on blame the God. But one thing I will tell you today, you try to note it down. You have to blame your own past life karmas. So replace the God. God is equal to past life karmas. Put this sentence you write in the notebook. What is that? Is God is equal to past life karmas. God is never. God is alone. Is nowhere existing, my dear friends. I many times told God is nowhere existing. Only one place. You don't restrict him to the one place, my dear friends. Where is the God now? God is in every particle, the minute particle on this earth planet in the cosmos. Everywhere God is there. So just you are going and praying in one idol and going and praying in one temple. So that's how you are going to get connected to the God. So that's an illusion. So that's in a Maya. You are in the Ajnana. You don't have wisdom. You don't have sufficient wisdom, my dear friends. If you have sufficient wisdom, you never search for the God in the stone or in the idol or in only Lord Balaji or Ayappa Swami. So you will never search only at one place. You don't need to search anywhere. First of all, my dear friends, you want to realize the God. Go into the deep sleep. You will understand who is God. What is the soul? What is the soul consciousness? You definitely understand. How do you understand? When you go into the deep sleep, did you remember anything? Or did you remember? You don't remember anything. That doesn't mean that you are not alive. You are very much alive. You are alive, but you are not able to know where you are sleeping. What is your identity? It means that you are now with the godly consciousness. You are in the soul consciousness, such a the high state of consciousness. You are in the sleep, you have reached that state. When you have reached that state, there are only bliss and ananda. Because there is no mind. Mind is evaporated. Mind is disappeared, my dear friends, the deep sleep. Similarly, friends, you want to experience that bliss or ecstasy, you want to achieve, you want to experience that. You have to go inside, not outside. At the same time, you want to experience the God, go inside. You don't need to worry about where Lord Balaji is there, where Ayappa Swami is there. Of course, these places are very vibrant places where the Garbhagudis, in the Garbhagudi and all, lot of energy is there, lot of cosmic energy is there. If anybody goes nearby, they feel so happy and so
Dhyana,
rejuvenated and calm, right? So they feel so calm, my dear friends. So other than that to find out the God, go inside. Always try to say that go inside if you want to find out the God. You don't need to go travel so far and wide places in order to see the God. So that's what, that is the kind of Maya, that's the kind of ignorance we have, my dear friends. So nobody has taught this kind of spiritual science. Nobody taught so far. Always they say that go to this temple, go to that temple, go this, do this puja, do that homa. You get something. The great fortune will come to you. Many people are confusing you or misleading you. Even the priest, even the astrologers, they keep telling you something and all. But only one thing you remember, we create our own reality. So we are responsible for our every situation, for the present life, for future life, for past life, for our situation, for our existence. The only one reason is our own karmas, our own past life karmas, my dear friends. So that's why now let's understand this law of karma in a much more detailed way, step by step, my dear friends. So what is law of excellence? Friends, karmasu kausalyam. Karmasu, so yogaha karmasu kausalyam. It's one of the great statement, right? From Bhagavad Gita. Yogaha karmasu kausalyam. That means if you have a yoga, that means you are doing yoga, that means you are practicing meditation, then whatever the karmas you do, whatever the karmas you do with your mind, with your physical body and mind, so those karmas will have excellence at their results. That means excellence. It brings the excellence. Yoga added to any work, right? It brings the excellence at its result. So that's the meaning of it. So what is the excellence? Excellence means skills and smiles. On your face, smile always. In your capacity, all the skills are available. So that means yoga brings skills and smiles to a particular person. If that yoga is there with them, if they follow the yoga, if they do meditation, it brings skills and smiles for every person, my dear friend. So this is what you need to understand. So that's yoga karma kausalyam. So that same thing. So Lord Krishna said to the Arjuna many times in Bhagavad Gita, Yogi Bhava Arjuna. You become a yogi and then do the war. Okay, before becoming a yogi, don't do the war. Because you can't do the war with the excellence at its work. With the excellent at its work, with a great understanding and meaning and realization, you never have it. Then what will happen is, so you will definitely repent, or you will definitely go into the dukkha. If he does also, if he does the war, you go into the dukkha. Then he'll be terminating the war and then he'll come back. The reason is he doesn't have a realization. He didn't become a yogi. He didn't become a master of his mind. So that's the meaning of it, my dear friends. Now, cosmic compulsions. Try to understand one thing. So what is karmic compulsions, my dear friends? Karmic compulsions is everybody must be doing some or other work in his life. Okay, some or other work must be doing. Then with that only you can learn some qualities and you can learn some arts and some new things because you came to the new life. Before earlier life you don't know what you learned. Somehow you came to this life now. You have physical body now. Do some work instead of being idle. Keep doing some work. So that is the meaning of karmic compulsion. Of course, you need to do. Reason being, see, for example, I born in certain family, right? So my parents may be poor, they don't know anything. Then what I have to do? I start studying and I try to understand the family background. Then I start studying, like doing a lot of hard work. Slowly, then I get a good job and then settle, and then I start taking care of my parents and everything. So likewise, friends, what happens is karmic compulsion is for everybody, my dear friend. For every soul, this karmic compulsion is always there. You don't need to worry that I'm not sitting idle, I have no rest, nothing like that. You keep doing some work, some or other work, some or other karma. You keep doing, in the society. That is must, instead of being idle. That's called karmic compulsion. Now the law of karma, friends, law of karma is simply defined as karma siddhanta, and it's also defined as law of cause and effect. Law of cause and effect. At the same time, you need to remember one thing: cause and effects are not the different things, my dear friends. So we try to use many times so the word called karma. We say that karma means something like, in the other people, not the spiritual people, not the people who come to the sessions like this. All other people, what they think is karma means in the negative sense. Oh, something, my karma. That means they try to visualize that, they try to understand that the meaning of that particular karma word is in the negative sense always. It is not that so. Actually, the karma is defined as a action or a deed along with the result. Along with the result. It means what I mean to say, what I'm trying to explain you, karma means the cause and effect. The cause and effect, both are the same. That means the cause and effect is very much there in the karma itself. When you do some karma, obviously there is an effect will be there. So that means what? Karma, so for the cause and effect, both cannot be separated. They are one, they are packed. So they are in the one format. They are one and the same. Only the two different words it appears, but they are one and the same. The reason being, for example, you do some karma, you get some result, right? The result may be something like negative or positive, depends upon your karma. If you do negative karma, you get negative result. If you do positive karma, you get the positive result. But ultimately, this cause and effect cannot be separated each other. As an example, I'll tell you. For example, you have a seed, one seed. You put into the ground, then it germinates. It germinates and become a plant, right? Slowly, it grows into the big tree, isn't it? So when it becomes a big tree, what happens? It produces a lot of seeds. The similar seed from which it came. So whatever the seeds from which it came, then it goes on producing so many seeds, my dear friends. So now you tell me. So the tree is there in the plant. The seeds are there in the plant. It means what I'm trying to say is the plant is there in the tree, the seeds are there in the plant. That means cause is there in the effect is there in the cause. So that's how we need to understand, my dear friends. So it means that the cause and effect cannot be separated. They are always one and the same. As there is a tree in the seed, seeds are there in the tree. So both are in one and the same. They both are will be, so one in one, other will be there, other in one will be there. So likewise, they cannot be separated. So now the doctrine of karma. Let's understand the doctrine of karma. So what is the doctrine of karma, my dear friends? So the doctrine of karma is something like this: as you sow, so you reap. So this statement is coined by Jesus Christ. What did he say? As you sow, so you reap. For example, I plant whatever I plant. I plant negative positive things. Like I do some positive karmas, negative karmas. Accordingly, I reap. Correct. So the same way, suppose whatever the seeds I sow into the ground, the similar kind of the reap, that is harvest, will come out of it, isn't it? So suppose if I sow a mango plant, a mango seed, the mango plant will come out. If I sow the orange plant, the orange seed, then I get orange plant outside, my dear friends. So that's the meaning of the as you sow, so you reap. Similarly, in our life, regular life, the day-to-day life, what are the karmas you do? Suppose if you plant or if you sow a positive thoughts, a positive deeds, then the positive results will come. The positive outcome will be there, right? So that means as you sow, so you reap. That's the meaning of this doctrine of karma. But one thing you need to understand. So after the doctrine of karma, let's understand one more thing is you can change your destiny. So many of the times, friends, so we always feel that this is my fate. It has happened like this to me, and because of my own fate, all this happened. So nobody is responsible. Like that, we keep telling to ourselves that So depends upon my destiny. It's happened like this. All that we used to think ourselves, right? But only one thing is you need to understand is you can change the destiny. You can change your destiny very well. How it is possible, my dear friends? With your own thoughts, with your own character, with your own habits, right? Change in habits, change in character, change in the kind of thoughts. Basically, thoughts. Thought becomes so powerful, and then your character becomes so powerful. Your habits are so strong. Then you can definitely change the destiny of yours. Most of the times, we go to the astrologer and say that your destiny is like this. You are bound to go like this. You have no other, you have no other way. All that they says. But one thing is, my dear friend, so all of us, all the human beings are co-creators. We have been given we have been given the power of co-creation, and we can create ourselves whatever we wanted on the earth planet. You can create. You have no limitation at all. Sky is the limit for that. At the same time, I would like to tell you all the destiny, what you're suffering today or what you're enjoying today. If you want to change the destiny, first be a change yourself, and first change the thoughts inside your mind. Change the thoughts inside. Once you change the thoughts inside your mind, then outside what happened, the way you talk, the way you react, the way you perform the deeds, everything depends upon the amount of thoughts, whatever you planted inside, my dear friends. So whatever the plan, whatever the ideas, whatever the thoughts you have planted in your life, as per that, the results are going to bound to happen, my dear friends. So that's why we have to be careful. We have to be careful at choosing the thoughts, and choosing the habits, and choosing character with which we lead our life on this earth planet. Correct? So this called you can change your destiny. Right? So now karmic divisions, my dear friends. The karmic divisions are, so the broad categories are like current karmas, past karmas, like current and past accumulated karmas. All these are there. For example, what is current karma? I go to a shop, I pay money, and then in return, what happens? In return, I get some kind of a products. I purchase some products from the shop. I pay money, I purchase the products. That's called current karma. You give something, you get back something. As I told you, there's a cause and equal and opposite reaction. Of course, as per Newton law, whatever the action you do, equal and opposite reaction will be there. At the same time, as per law of karma, whatever you do now, you are bound to get the result. So that's how this current karma works, my dear friends. It's just exactly the current what is happening. That's called current karma. Okay. Fine. So now, see, the other thing is the current karma is there. Then along with that, the past life karmas. Past life karmas, are also present, my dear friends. What is past life karmas? Let's see here. See here, one is current karmas, other one is past or accumulated karmas. What is the meaning of it? The meaning of that is, friends, what will happen is so let's say you are written an examination for selection of a job. It means that you attended one particular examination, you attended the examination, right? For an entrance examination for a job. You write the examination sometime back. The result is going to come now. Okay, result is going to come now. You are waiting for the result. The result is to come now or maybe another 5 days or 10 days later. So that is called the past accumulated karma. It's called past accumulated karma. And some other karmas are like, so what happens is the current and past life karmas accumulated for long period of time, my dear friends. So these are also some of the karmas are there. So I told you, first is current karmas. Second thing is past or accumulated karmas. The third one is current and past life karmas accumulated for a long time. What are those examples? Your marriages, your jobs, whatever promotions, what happens to you. All these are they are awaiting for a long time. Okay, it doesn't happen. For example, you marry, so everything doesn't happen in one day. You after you married, so then you have to wait for a long time in order to see a lot of other results, my dear friends. So that's how what happens is, so that is already done in the past, then you are waiting for a long time. Now and future, you are going to wait. So these are called the current and past life karmas accumulated for a long time, my dear friends. Now the type of karmas, let's understand. Good karma, bad karma, the mixed karmas. What is good karma? You do good job. For example, you went to orphanage and given a food to them, or you went to the blind school and taught them, right? And all you are given some money for a beggar, right? Otherwise, you provided some food to the animal, or you provided some water to the bird. So all these are actually they're all called good karmas, my friends. If you do good karmas, you will get the good results, right? So those are called good karmas. What is bad karmas? Bad karmas is like you scolded somebody, you hurted somebody, you hit the animal, right? You hit the animal. So likewise, you do a lot of negative karmas. They are called bad karmas. You'll get the bad. It is bound to get bad results in the future, my dear friends. Maybe this life or next life you have to suffer. Okay, because the law of karma says always nobody can escape the law of karma, right? Whatever the cause is there, the effect will be there. That means you have done something now. You are going to experience this effect maybe in the after for 10 lives or 50 lives or whatever it may be. You are going to experience that without fail, my dear friends. But of course, so we have a ultimate solution for all these problems through our own spiritual science. That's what we are going to teach in the end of the session, my dear friends. Now, so the mixed karmas. What are the mixed karmas? For example, somebody, a politician, what you do? So you go on, collect money, and in illegal manner, you collect the money. In the illegal ways, he earn money, and then he tries to soap the public or other public people. What he tries to do is you go and construct a temple. With the illegal money, he's going to construct a temple. What does it mean? Already it's illegal money. It's not a good thing. It's a bad. And he's doing a temple. That's a good. So mixed of these two is the mixed karma, but it's not essential, my friend. It's not good. Okay. So next, Sanchita karmas, Parartha karmas, Agami karmas. What is Sanchita karmas, friends? So we have spent so many lives, as I told, up to 300 to 400 lives. Let's say we are all in 300 lives. Okay. We all the masters who have joined here, they are all in 300 lives. Okay, right. When you are in 300 lives, what happens? So many lives you have spent. You came here and gone, came here and gone. So that's a repetition you have done so many times, hundreds of times, my dear friends. So that means, so about 300 times you came and went, isn't it? An average, I'm telling. So if you do that, so what will happen is, particularly, so you have a lot of baggage of karmas. Every life, when you are passing out, when you're passing away, you have a lot of karmas along with your soul. It comes along with it is there definitely the part of mind, okay, part of the subconscious mind, very much everything stored there, as I explained yesterday. So then what will happen is those karmas, again, you have to pay back. Like, whatever you have done, you have to pay back. So that's how what happens, friends. So this, especially so-called, what we say, Sanchita karma is the accumulation of all the past life karma. So many lives. It is like a baggage. Always everybody comes with that bag. We come with that bag, we bring it to this life, and we try to, so as such, we want to pay back all the karmas, never ever. Only 20% of your sanchita karma can only be paid by you in this life, because you can't keep doing, you can't keep paying back all those karmas, friends. Though baggage is full, you have baggage in this life, you brought it from other lives, that's a big baggage there. Bag of so many experiences, so many negative things, positive things, everything you have done. So you can't pay back them all the things in one shot, in the one life, my dear friends. Only 20% will be given to you in this life. Okay. So whatever we have baggage, complete baggage of all lives called Sanchita Karma. Whatever we are going to experience in this life, the 20% is called Prarabdha Karma. And in this life, again, we'll be doing new karmas. I mean, again, we'll be trying to take up a lot of karmas and lot of experiences we'll be taking in this life, my dear friends. So those are called agami karmas. It means I have created some new karmas now. I have done some, I am trying to experience something here. Out of experience I am going to do, I may do some mistakes. I may do some good things also, bad things also. Everything becomes a karma, right? So these things will be, these things are part of the agami karma. Friends, one thing important, very important, you need to understand. Many people say that, why I'm suffering. So I'm a very good person. I'm a very good person. I'm suffering in this life. I have all the problems with me, but I have not done any mistake. I have not done any, hurt or anything to any other person in this earth planet. But still I am suffering. The reason is nothing else, your own past lives, your own past life karmas are have provided the suffering to you, and now you are suffering. Not because, due to any other person, my dear friends. Due to any other reason you are not suffering, you are suffering because of your own past life, especially the past life karmas. You need to understand this. Many people are confused like this. So why, I have not done anything, but the God is not taking care of me. I don't know, like every time I'm having a dukkha with me, all that there will be suffering. But the reason is not in this life, my dear friends. The reason is in the past life. Unless you know that reason, unless you correct it, unless you do the pratyahara, the prayachita, parihara, until you get the kind of things required for that karma to be vanished, then you will not be able to come out of that karma. That bad karma, you will not be able to come out. You have to pay back, definitely. Right? So that's how the friends. So whatever agami karmas, all this we understood now. So what is karmic provisions, my dear friends? The karmic provisions is very simple. We have been discussing. Like if I do good karma, I'll get good results. If I do bad karma, I'll get the bad results. So like this, what happens is here in the human life, my dear friends, we are all having a free will. Free will. The free will is the one thing with which you're all working on this earth planet. Okay. So what will happen is with the free will, I can do anything. I can do any karma. I cannot do any karma. Whether I keep silent or I'm so aggressive and doing a lot of karmas. So all that depends upon your own free will, my dear friends. So that's a gift of nature to the human being only, not for any other birds or animals or whatever it may be. They are not given with a free will, my dear friends. So as there is a free will for you here, there is one thing always, free will is one gift, along with that, one more thing will be given to you, that is law of karma. Right? Both have to be side by side, has to go, friends. You can't do whatever you wanted karmas. So you can't escape out of this law of karma. It's always catching you, right? So that's why be careful. So always, so we have this law of karma. So law of karma is always, along with us, it will be always coming, my dear friends. So it's not easy to go out of that. So now, even if you want to sustain your body, that means I have to, I have to protect this body. I have to survive this body, means I need to be doing some or other work, my dear friends. Otherwise, my mind cannot be, my mind cannot be busy, and it generates a lot of negative thoughts. Ultimately, you will not be able to achieve anything. You go into much more depression. So that is why even to sustain this physical body and mind, we need to keep doing some karmas. Okay, try to understand this. So now, friends, cosmic, let's understand what is karmic footprints. Karmic footprints is nothing but, friends, we create a bigger, a bigger footprint on this earth planet. How do you create a bigger footprint on this earth planet, my dear friends? By doing a great social work. Some of the people are they are like that. They'll create the huge transformation, the huge footprint on this earth planet. It is also useful for the next generation. The next generation of people are going to use it. For example, the Mahatma Gandhi. He came here and he struggled and he provided the freedom for the entire country, right? So what happens now? So this is called something called a big footprint. The big footprint has been created by Mahatma Gandhi. That is why in every government offices, in so many places you used to see, right? We also celebrate October 2nd as a Gandhi Jayanti, right? Why do we do that? Because he has created a big footprint on this earth planet that is never forgetting, is always will be remembered by everybody throughout their life, and even beyond your life also it is always existing, my friends. So that's how what happens is the footprint has to be created by everybody. We all need to create some kind of a footprint before we leave this physical planet, my dear friends. Before we leave this physical body, we must create a great footprint. So that is the message of this. Okay. And then the other thing is karmic returns. Friends, so what will happen is, so our intentions and actions causes the returns what we get. The results, whatever we do, karmas, the results will happen in their own fashion, my dear friends. For example, many people, I have done a good thing for you, like I have done a lot of help for you, right? All that these kind of words will be coming out. So though you have done some good thing or a great thing to somebody, what will happen? The results of that may come in the later on time. They may come in the sequence manner. Sequence manner is what? So some of the karmas will work immediately. For example, as I told you, I go to shop and buy some items and give some money and come back. My money is given, I have taken the goods from him. So that means it's called current karma. So this how what happens is some of the times the karmic returns are immediate. Some of the karmas like current karmas, the current karmas especially, these karmic returns are immediate, but not every time so. What happens now? So if you take up any other things, what will happen? So if you are doing these karmas, the karmic returns are not immediate. So now you do the karmas, the results are going to be the sequence manner. It may be some in this life, the result of that karmas, what you do today, some of the results are in this life, some of the results are in the next life. So the nature starts giving you in orderly manner, my dear friends. Even the negative karmas also same. It is not applicable for only positive karmas, my dear friends. Even if you do negative karmas also, the negative karmas you done in this life, then the results will be, that will be pipelined and aligned in the later point of time, in this life or next life or after 10 lives also, definitely it will come to you. Definitely it will come to you, no doubt about it, my dear friends. This is called karmic returns. Okay, try to understand this. Okay, so that is why, so you may do good, but you may get the bad results. Sometimes, I do good job, I do good karma, but I will get the bad results, right? Immediately your mind says one thing. Oh, so I've done something, even then the result is not coming. Then this is not my cup of coffee or cup of tea. I want to forget about this and then I want to come out of it. Sometimes we do that. The reason is it has not worked out as per your expectation. So it's not that way, friends. You do some karma now, the result may not be immediate. The result may be little later, after a month or 2 months or 3 months. Be patient. You be patient. Okay. So then the result will come automatically, my dear friends. It doesn't go anywhere. But it's a sequence. In the sequence manner, it comes. So in the nature, it is already designed. It will come slowly. Even I'll tell you, whether you do good job or whether you do good karma or work bad karma, you have to take the physical body in order to pay them back. Sometimes, many times, what happen? Many people that if I do bad karma, I get the physical body, then I come to this planet, and then I have to pay back all the karmas. Then I become karmic free, right? All my karmic bondage is gone, right? Like that you think, but it's not there. Even you do good job also, you do good karmas also. In order to get them paid, then you have to take a physical body and come here again. Otherwise, the karma shesha will be there. The karma balance will be there with you, friends. That is why whether good or bad, for both the things, it attracts. The results. The kind of the corresponding results will be there always, whether it's a good or bad karma. So you need to experience both. Then you need a physical body for experiencing any of that, whether good or bad. You need a physical body, my dear friends. Now, so if you try to understand like this, and there is one more thing. See, if there is a result without any cause, then it must be a previous life cause. Try to understand. For example, so there is a result, right? There is a result means in my life, So as many people you might have observed. So in somebody's life, what happened? See, just they are just like that, they are a middle class family or whatever. Suddenly some good fortune will come to them. But in fact, they didn't expect that. They didn't expect that will happen in their life. But it happened in their life. Good fortune came, good money came, otherwise they become prosperous, they become so healthy, all of a sudden. That happens to some of the people, my dear friends. So how come it is? There is no cause, but there is a result you are seeing. It means the result is now you are seeing, the person is experiencing the result, but the cause, if you search, the cause is not now, the cause is in the previous life, my dear friends. So try to understand it. There is no cause, but result is there with you. That means it is a previous life cause. You need to understand. Similarly, what happened if there is a cause without any result? I have done effort, I have done some cause, I put some cause, but there is no result. There is no result. Then what will happen? It will be belong to the future result. You need to understand this way, my dear friends. So this is what about the karmic returns, then the karmic debts, my dear friends. The karmic debt is one of the important thing is, so what will happen is in karmic debts, whatever you do karmas, okay, negative or positive or whatever it may be, definitely it is going to generate the result. Okay, so it creates some kind of a karmic debt. You have done some karma. Let's say you have done some karma. So the experience of it, you are not taken in this life. It is pending. It is pending. Then you come to the next life, next. So again, you come back and take another birth. What happened? So that karmic debt is always there within your soul, within your subconscious mind. It is stored. Then what will happen is when you come back, so that again, whatever the balance is there, balance karma is there, you have to undergo that. You have to undergo, you have to pay them back, pay it back, my dear friends. That's how it is called karmic debt. Debt is there. So the debt is always present in everybody's life because we are doing a lot of karmas and the result of it is not yet experienced. The result of it is going to be experienced. So that is going to create a karmic debt. So as long as karmic debt is there, you can't get you can't get the self-realization at all. You can never reach the self-realization because you have a karmic debt in a huge quantities, my dear friends. So first come out of the karmic debt. Okay. So now, so let's understand. So how do we come out of it? How do we come out of this karmic debt? So one in another sense, karmic bondage, my dear friends. So how do you come out of it? So every karma or action creates a bondage. Okay. So what will happen is children become blind by on the birth itself. So that kind of things are so those karmic bondage or karmic debt was there in his soul. That's why he became a blind just of the birth itself, my dear friends. So if you understand like this, the karmic bondage is created because of your own actions, your own deeds, your own karmas in this current life, my dear friends. But there is a way to come out of this karmic bondage. That's called karma palatyaga. So that means what? Whatever the karmas you are doing, you are going to do the karmas without expecting any results. Now, the friends, we are trying to now come to the point of the final of this the law of karma. The last point is the last content is the karmic relief. What is the karmic relief, my dear friends? Now, what happened is you have done some karmas, and there is the karma effects. That means negative or positive. So that is yet to be experienced. You're not got that to be experienced now. You may get in the next life to experience. That's called karmic debt. The karmic bondage is so the every karma or action creates a bondage. Okay, so that bondage is always there. It means you're bonded with your children. You're bonded with many other things, my dear friends. So they obviously what happened. So that bondage is there all the time, my dear friends. So how to come out of the karmic bondage and how to get out of the karmic bondage is you try to approach something called karmic relief. What is the karmic relief, my dear friends? So always niskama karma. In the current life, whatever the karmas you are doing, you want to come out of all the negative karmas, positive, whatever it may be. Try to follow one thing called niskama karma for the current life. What is the meaning of niskama karma? Niskama karma means without expecting any fruits. Without expecting any fruits, you are going to do the karma. Okay, you are going to do the karma without expecting any fruit. That is called niskama karma. Do your duty, but do not expect the fruits. So that is the period. So this is called that's called niskama karma, with which the current life you are not going to do any kind of negative karmas. you'll be pure at every task will be highly efficient. Then what will happen is you can come out of this karmic cycle. All the karma effects of current life will be removed once you perform them with a niskama. That means without expecting any result, my dear friends. Now, the second one is the how to come out of all these karmas. What is the great relief which is given through Bhagavad Gita is Jnanagni Dagda Karmanam. Jnanagni Dagda Karmanam. That is the great statement given in the Bhagavad Gita. So, which is the essence of the entire, the law of karma, the essence of law of karma is boiling down to a single point. The finalist point is, my dear friends. So that is the kind of the self-realization. The self-realization is the only one thing. So with the self-realization, with the Gnanagni Dagda Karmani, the Gnanagni Dagda Karmani, that is the final point we need to understand as a part of law of karma. So it means, friends, how do you become, karma pala tyaga, or how do you achieve the kaivalya? Kaivalya means what? We get the self-enlightenment. We get the self-realization. By practicing of meditation, what will happen is slowly, when you understand yourself, the true form, your own inner side, when you understand, so definitely you will be coming out of all these karmas, all the karmic bondage will be, you'll be coming out of that. You gain lot of vijnana, that is wisdom. Then with that wisdom, you can burn all the karmas, my friends. All the previous life karmas will be burned because of your own self-enlightenment. Please remember this. Okay. So that's why for all these things, what happens is, friends, one common thing is one and the only thing we need to do is meditation, my dear friends. So let's do the meditation now, friends. So let's start the meditation. Whoever knows the meditation, go into the meditation, please. So self-realization is the most important step for clearing all your past life debts, all your past life karmas, and become karma-less person. That means karmic-free person. You definitely achieve the karmic freedom, my dear friends. Yes. Close your eyes, clasp your fingers into fingers, cross your legs, take back support if you wanted, sit comfortably on the floor, on the mat, on the bed, wherever it is, on the chair, sit comfortably. Now, clasping fingers, crossing legs, at the same time, you start observing from the top to bottom, from the head to the toe, by relaxing yourself. Every part of the body, try to relax. Do not hold it, do not put any tense on that. All the parts of the body must be properly relaxed, properly empty in the state. That means all the entire body, all the organs has to be properly relaxed. Now, slowly close your eyes. Close your eyes slowly. So once you start closing your eyes, close your eyes completely. Now start observing the breath, your natural breath. Whatever natural breath is there, start observing it. So in breath and out breath, going in and coming out. Keep observing. There is no other task for the mind. For the mind, only one task is just to observe the breath. What is happening in the breath? How the breath is going inside, coming out, going in, coming out. Just keep observing that. Your breath is formless, shapeless, colorless. There's no kind of way, there's nothing as such a measurement. Just observe it. Observe that breath, natural breath, which is going out and coming in. Keep observing your own breath, my dear friends. If you get any thought, just cut the thought right away and come back to the breath again. I'll be switching on the mild music. Then along with the music, you continue your meditation, continue your observation of the breath. Be with your natural breath, my friends. Be with your natural food, natural breath. No need of any pressure. Always for the natural breath. Simple.
only.
must all the time must be this karma. And how doing this karma can wipe out all the current life karmas. Become zero. The balance of zero karmas. Now you are with your own breath in the process of realization. Be with your natural breath. Final 2 minutes meditations. 2 minutes final. Be with your natural. More and more meditation uses more and more amount of energy. Yes. Dhyana Shakti, Dhyana Kosha. Really deep meditation. Basic. Of karma says, beggar can become a king. Normal poet, normal person can become a singer. Normal person can become a musician. Everything is possible. All this is possible because there is a law of karma. Whatever you do, it will come with you. Whatever you do, it will happen. Cause effect. Last 30 seconds, final 30 seconds. In every life, come with different formats. Not the same formats. All the words. Each time we come with a different purpose, different physical body, different situations will come here. Last 10 seconds, please. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Place both your hands on your eyes for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly looking at your palms, slowly open your eyes. Take your hands away. Yes, yes, friends. Please come back. Come back to your normal. Be aware of your physical body. Be aware of the all surroundings of you. Come to awareness. Come to the awareness, physical awareness. Now, friends, so we're all very happy that we have done wonderful meditation today. So we have to be very much thankful to ourselves. We have done wonderful meditation now. Okay. So after the meditation, let's understand. So the holistic lifestyle and mudra therapy and as well home remedies today. So first thing is, friends, part of the holistic lifestyle, we need to understand about fruits and vegetables, scientifically, what exactly it is. Why the fruits and vegetables we eat. Okay. So the advantage of eating fruits and vegetables is not the nutrients. Okay. Many people are confused that they get a lot of nutrients because of fruits and vegetables. Just they just keep eating on those things and then surviving on those things may not be possible. Okay. You may get a mineral deficiency later on. The reason being is if you eat, the if you look at the any fruits or vegetables is most of the times 90% is a water. It's just a water content, my dear friends. 90% of fruits or vegetable is a water content. Then rest only 10% is the organic matter. In that you need to get whatever little things you have to get, like any minerals or vitamins or whatever it may be. So that's why depending upon only barely on fruits and vegetables is not good thing. Okay, it's not a good thing at all. So first of all, why you have to eat vegetables and fruits? The first thing is you get lot of microbacteria. The probiotic we call it as lot of microorganism bacteria will come to our physical body, which which enters into our gut. That's called gut bacteria. If that is very much positive bacteria is much and more positive bacteria is there in the physical body, your digestion system and your all excretion system, everything will be excellent. So that is why this bacteria, the gut bacteria will be increased by eating this fruits and vegetables. That is the main reason. Okay, why we have to eat. But so it has got a lot of water content, 10% of only organic matter. That's why to get more minerals and more, the all the required nutrients for physical body, one must eat these vegetables along with, along with the main course of food, such as siridanya, that means such as millets. There are 5 millets which are called positive millets. There are another 3 millets which are called neutral grains, and another 3 are called negative grains. So that we have studied in the previous classes. Anyhow, what happens is now, so we have to eat these vegetables as a sabji and whatever you make, along with this main staple food, then you get sufficient nutrients to your physical body, right? So, and also all these vegetables and fruits, we take as it is, what happens is it becomes a glucose the very faster. It produces a lot of glucose into the physical body because it has got only carbohydrates and not much, the not much the fiber content in it. If you add with the siridanya or millets and eat, so that's where it controls the release of the glucose into the blood in a slow manner. So that's the advantage of having vegetables curry along with the siridanya. So please do that. Okay. So this is how we need to understand, friends. Okay. So we have to understand this, and then some of the people, they try to know what they do is they try to get the foreign vegetables like broccoli and lettuce. All these things, what they do, they and kiwi, strawberry, this kind of fruits. All this just because they get a lot of antioxidants in them and a lot of antioxidants and acids. So for that reason, many of the people buy from the whichever is imported here. Don't do that because all these things they put a lot of cold storage and by the time they reach here, there won't be any nutrients in that, the food what you get. So that's why, so never ever worry about, getting the something from foreign country and eat all the vegetables or fruits, whatever, that's not a good practice. Okay. Now, friends, what happens is whatever the other advice or the suggestion is, every one of us must eat the fruits or vegetables which are grown in and around of our own place or our own region. They are called, that's called the local region, local farmers, whatever they produce, please consume that. Okay, so that what happens is it's a fresh in nature, and also the quality is very good, and you can go and observe directly in the farm. And the same thing, what happens is you're going to help indirectly the farmers to survive because of your own consumption or purchase directly from the farmers by difference. Now, you should also choose one vegetable at a time by difference. For example, you eat, when you're eating the vegetables, for example, a bottle gourd or different gourds are there, right? So one bottle gourd at a time, one day. Next day, another one more type of gourd you can use. You can cook as a curry, but not all the different bottle gourd and other gourds. Just combining them and cooking as one particular dish is of no use. The reason being, all of them have the same kind of a nutrients. So that's why let's not do that. Same way, this Siddantha also, you eaten first 2-3 days in the week, you eat 2 days one millet, then next 2 days another millet, next 2 days other millet. Do that way. Never do like mixing them, or otherwise eating only one millet all the time. It's not good. The reason being, I'm showing here. So every millet will be doing its own work. That means its own function, my dear friends. That is why, for example, one millet has got capability to cleanse the bowels. One millet has capability to cleanse the respiratory. So all that like that, that's why what you do is while eating millets also, eat only one millet at a time, maybe 2 days continuously. After that, another 2 days you change it. Another 2 days you change it. Likewise, just make a cycle of that. Okay. Right. So all these things, even the leafy vegetables also same thing, and even potatoes. See, for example, potatoes, carrots, all these things, they have same nutrients. You don't need to worry. So just this also, one should be eaten on one day. Let us not mix and take it. There is no use of it. So that's what you need to understand, right? Same group of vegetables, all these things will have same type of nutrients. So you don't need to worry about that. Now, multigrains. This is also similar, my dear friends. Many times what happened, people are confused. Multigrain means is very good and good for the health and much more nutrient, all these things. It's not the way. So that is not the way this multigrains is going to work. Especially all the grain companies, many of the the corporate people, the companies who try to polish the grains and produce the grains, all these things. What they do is while they are trading, that means while they are packing the grains, they get leftovers of each and every item. Then what they do, they mix and they just convert into flour and they mix it and they say that multi-grain flour they create, a brand they create. Actually, the purpose is in order to save them, which to be thrown out, instead of throwing out small quantities and wastage, they convert everything into flour and then mix it and say that it's a multi-flour grain. So then they say that it's powerful, useful, all these things, they try to market you. But that is not the way. So never should do like that. You should not do like that. What you should do is one grain at a time on one day. Okay. So you should eat separate, my dear friends. Because every grain has got its own advantage. Like you see here, little millet will do one work, kodo millet will do another work, brown top will do other work. So like that, every millet has got its own work. Correct? That's why you have to eat one millet at a time on one day. Should not mix 2-3 millets and make a flour and eat it, and it will be much more powerful. No, it's not like that. It doesn't work like that, friends. So this is the thing, multi-grains is not good. Okay. So single grain on one day, one particular thing, you please do that. Okay. Now, so what is the mudra for skin problems? Any skin problems are there, what kind of mudra we need to follow? Okay. So this has to be remembered, my dear friends. See here. So this is Varuna Mudra. Varuna Mudra is very simple. So this is little finger and thumb gently touch, and other 3 fingers will be straight. So this is called Varna Mudra. Like that you can do in both hands and keep on thighs. Take a deep breathing for 3-4 breathings and be aware of your own mind and body and get relaxed in mind and body. Then start doing this mudra. So how much your time you have to do? If you have any skin problems, 50 minutes. Then practice of other mudra called Apana Mudra. Apana Mudra is very simple. These two fingers, middle and the Akash Tattva and Prithvi Tattva, and with the fire, Agni, right? Like this. This is the mudra. Okay. This mudra is so the Apana Mudra. Another thing is the other final mudra is, as you know, this is a Prana Mudra. Is the one you have to do. So I have given here, please follow this. Okay. Mudra can be practiced anytime, anywhere, any place, any moment of time. You can do this. Right. So what are the remedies, friends? So when for any skin diseases or skin issues are there, follow these things. The skin is the body's, our skin is a defense minister for our entire physical body to protect us from many outside things. It try to protect us, my dear friends. But only thing is the food and water, everything is polluted. Because of that, the skin problems also started happening. Now, stop using soap for skin disease. Use only corn flour, rice flour, millet flour, green grams. All these things use it. Along with that, add some turmeric and camphor powder along with that. This flour millet flour. Then that's a powerful than the soap or whatever it may be. Shampoo also. People with skin disease should mainly use say Saindava Lavana and black pepper, lemon sour, and jaggery in the meals. Yes. And using cotton cloths only is the option. That's a good option for them. Eat food on time and heat the water and cool down and then store in the copper vessel and drink only that water. So tulsi kasaya should be consumed 2 times a day. And add some salt water, like small salt to 1 liter of water. 1 week time, just drink that. So that's going to purify. See, especially skin problems, why they come? Because of the bad impurities in your blood. The bad blood. It's called bad blood. Because of that reason, the skin problem, any skin problem, whatever it may be. We have discussed psoriasis also. Similarly, similar to psoriasis, this also happens, my dear friends. Now, it's better not to have a dinner if possible. Avoid that. Apply one. See here, one of them you apply. Sandalwood plus turmeric, aloe vera plus turmeric, desi cow dung plus desi cow dung. Desi cow dung you can apply directly, or coconut plus camphor. Any of these options, use it and apply it and take 1 hour gap and then do the bath. So this is going to really cure your, they're like a the paste, you're applying it, leaving for 1 hour, then you are going to do the bathing. Do not use excessively hot water for the bathing. So mild hot water. And for the good skin glow, so one method is given here. You can follow that. Okay. Cumin, back sesame. So all this, white sauce, make evenly and make powder and mix it in the milk and apply for the skin. Then take bath after 15 minutes. So that's going to provide some shading to the skin, right? So this is what about friends today. All the topics we have covered, and please subscribe Mahavatar TV and YouTube channel. All of you know that YouTube channel is there, and all the videos will be available. So subscribe and share with others, right? So Mahavatar Foundation express our sincere thanks to all of you for participating in this session, right? And we are expressing sincere thanks to Mahavatar Foundation team. So to all of you also, right? So let's have some question answers now. We will open the session for question answers, my dear friends.
Pranam, sir.
Right. Yes, Pranam.
Sir, I just wanted to ask, there is one conscious stage and one is the mind stage. The in conscious stage, we what are the symptoms that we are in the conscious stage? Means Vivek, conscious means Vivek or what, sir?
See, conscious state means like you mean to say in the meditation you are talking about or in general?
In general also and in meditation also.
In meditation, there's nothing like, conscious state. We go into the deep meditation and then, we are only just aware of our breath and then go inside. Once you go inside, you forget of the breath also. Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, you are just spending time with yourself. That is,
yeah.
pure consciousness exists there. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a type of consciousness.
And when we are not in the meditation stage, then what time? How does conscious work, sir?
See, when you're not in the meditation state, you're talking to me. You're talking to me now. That means your consciousness is working.
Yeah.
Without
We
your
will-
consciousness, you're not going to talk to me.
So, but how can we realize that this is a mind stage or conscious stage then?
No. See, one thing you're getting confused. See, everything comes out of consciousness. There are four things, try to remember always. Four
Yeah.
things, okay? It's a concept, basically. One
Yeah.
is consciousness, second one is energy, third one is wisdom, fourth one is thought. There are four things, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Always remember these things. First,
Okay.
first and foremost, we are consciousness. A thought comes out of your own consciousness. Thought is generated from your
Conscious.
consciousness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that thought is having its own energy. Thought is
Yeah.
having its own energy. Thought is generated out of your consciousness, basing on your wisdom. Basing on your wisdom. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how your thought is going to be so powerful. It can target anything.
Thought comes from mind also, and thought comes from consciousness also.
No. The mind actually, the first it starts in the consciousness, then it comes to the mind. Okay, it comes to the mind.
Okay, then mind starts sankalp vikalp ki aisa tark
You
vitark.
you can do that also. So, but
Yeah.
obviously that sankalpa or whatever, first it starts generating from your, so-called the consciousness. First starts the generating from there.
Okay, I got it.
All the thoughts, the generation of thoughts are from the consciousness only.
Consciousness, and then it comes to the mind, and then
Yes.
mind starts
Mind
tarka
starts expressing it in the form of all these things, whatever language, deeds and actions, all these things it tries to operate.
Okay.
But what happens is if you start doing continuously, then you lose energy, because though it comes from consciousness, ultimately what happens is it's a form of energy, right?
Yeah.
Your system has got limited energy.
Yeah.
Too much energy is there. Your mind, especially your physical body, if you observe, you have some physical energy, you have some mind energy. So limited energy is there with you. So you'll be losing day in, day out by thinking, by making, your mind utilization, you are using a lot of energy, you are releasing a lot of energy. So just in order to conserve that energy, we teach you meditation technique in order to conserve your own energy.
Okay. And sir, I just wanted to ask one question.
Yes.
You said that to release from karma, meditation is the meditation is the answer. So
Yes.
I don't understand ki meditation, how does I also meditate. I find peace in myself. I don't have any sankalp, tark vitark bhi bahut kam ho gaya hai, sir. Then how can we overcome through meditation, sir?
Yeah. See, meditation is one thing, a process through which you gain the energy. Number one, you
Yeah.
also receive the wisdom. Number two,
Yeah.
means jnana or wisdom, right? And you
Yeah.
also become a pragnani, vijnani, like yesterday I explained you. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you become like that, so there is one thing which is going to happen is, right? When you become a vijnani, you understand everything about yourself, about others, about the whole universe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Right.
overall, you got everything. All the realization is got within you. Okay.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you become like that, you are the part of nature.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
When you are part of the nature, you are no more connected to any karma now.
Wow. So beautiful.
You
Sir,
are
I
no
first,
more connected to any karma.
yeah, because we are the part of the nature. So karma, but those karmas about the past, about this thing.
Everything will go. Everything. That's what I'm telling. That's the rule of nature. The nature will just give an exception or exemption to you. Now you are a Brahmagnani. Yes, you are left. You are out of this karmic, the so-called law of karma. Just go out. You are free from the law of karma. You are released. You are released.
Okay, first time I heard this, sir. I didn't knew,
Yes.
but very nice to listen all these things,
Yeah.
and then after meditating, we are in the peace, we are in the bliss. The thoughts also are reduced, and we maintain the silence, sir. And what we say, we stay away from the things. Those will divert our energy and make us down. मतलब socializing is also, what we say, सब कुछ कम हो गया है, sir. Everything has got less. I stopped going in the social group. I don't feel like going there. Extra
Yeah.
shopping, extra things are reduced, sir. So in
Yes,
this way,
yes.
in this
Absolutely,
way,
absolutely. Yeah, that's
yeah,
all. That's all the part of your spiritual life. So what will happen is, so there is something called in the Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga. You might have heard Yama,
yeah,
Niyama. Yeah,
huh,
right. Niyama means what? Saucha, Santosha, Tapaha, Swadhyaya, Iswara Pranidhana.
okay,
Right. So what is
yeah,
Tapaha? Tapaha means keep reducing your rest to the body, food to
yeah,
the body, entertainment to the body. Everything keeps reducing.
yeah,
It becomes minimal. It
yeah.
becomes keep on minimalizing the things of our own requirements.
Oh, I don't
Whatever,
remember. I don't.
see what happens. A master, or a yogi, or a enlightened person, all these people, they will be happy with what they have.
Yeah, right,
They
sir.
are they are contented. They see, first of all, they are contented in themselves inside. Okay,
Yeah,
they are highly contented. Highly contentment is available within them. They don't
yeah,
need any outside things to make them contented.
yeah, sir.
So
Sir,
that's all. Yes.
many a times I realize, sir, कि मतलब I don't feel like going only anywhere. Movie also, from year I didn't go out. I don't feel like also going, sir.
At the same
And
time, I mean, if it happens naturally, it happen. But
yeah,
don't ever restrict.
no, sir. If I
Okay.
feel like going, I go.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't,
If it
I
is
don't stress
natural,
myself.
be natural. Be natural.
Yeah,
Okay. Be
yeah,
natural. Be like a animal. Not be like a human. Right. The human is always having a mind, and then it plays with the mind.
yeah,
But be like an animal. So grounded and so natural.
yeah,
Just the just living as per the nature.
yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. So anyone is having questions, you can ask. Yes, friends. Anybody want to express? Please express whatever you wanted. Like how much, what did you understand from the session, and how it how it makes you the feeling of after hearing the topic, you should get some kind of a the inner the so-called the inner awakening will start with every concept, with every spiritual wisdom. Everybody must get some kind of a inner awakening, which is highly essential. From every class, you must get some kind of awakening inside. So that's what that's what we wish everybody should get that.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, namaste.
Last 3-4 days session was very important and very tension giving. It gave me lots of tension and lots of thinking. And I want to know, what is this group karma? You said one concept, group karma.
Correct.
So what it is, group karma?
Yeah, group karma. Yes, group karma means as a society, as a societal, like the all we are the group of people, sector of people, some some section of people, like we togetherly try to do some karmas. Okay, and when you do like that, what happened? That karma's experience you must observe, you must take it, you must go through that in this life or next life. You must you must go through that. Okay, so some kind of anything, whatever. For example, as a society, what happened now? So the entire society, if you observe, so everybody knowingly, unknowingly, they try to do violence to the animals. They eat non-vegetarian, right? If they don't know, I mean, everybody think that okay, everything is okay. Then everybody believe the science and technology, and then they go through that, right? So likewise, so the entire society. Then tomorrow, what will happen is entire society has to suffer. Like that it comes, the situation comes. For example, you see in the sometimes the flood will happen, the calamities will come. Okay, the calamities when comes, then what will happen is with that, whether the good people, bad people, Doesn't matter. Everything will be wiped out. Something like that happens. So we are giving scope for that. The nature does that because so a lot of people have committed. So then definitely it will do its job. So that is why as a group also we should never commit any kind of wrong things. See now today in Palestine and Israel, the innocent people, the children, kids, they are died. They violently they are suited. What is that they have done? Definitely, all these people who are going through this, they have committed their own karmas, the very negative karmas in the past life. They'll go through that. There's no other option. Who could stop that war? You tell me. Anybody could stop that war? It's going as it is, as it is in a planned way or something. It's going on, right? So likewise, they have to suffer. Some, for example, suddenly one aeroplane is going on. It's crashed. It's crashed. All the people in that is died. What happened to that? What did they do? Definitely, they all committed some karma as a group. Suddenly, one train will be accidented. All the people will get die. Okay, so like that. So these are the things, some kind of group karmas they commit. All that they will experience in the next life. I heard one last year or so. The group of doctors, all very well doctor, all are the childhood friends. They all became doctors and highly professional. They took one bus or something and they went to the somewhere some journey or something picnic. All are died, accident. What do you say about this? Huh? From where this is coming? This is called group karma. Yes.
Yes. So, sir, we are whatever happening is from the last life, previous life karma, or it may be because of this karma also now only, or that is going to come in next life.
Yes. What happens is in this life, whatever you do, you are aware of it. You are doing with some little awareness you are doing. And of course, whatever you do now also you'll experience. A little bit of that you will definitely experience, but it may not be immediate also. Okay. May not be immediately you'll experience whatever negative or good or bad of that effect. Cause is there. Cause you are doing with your mind, you are doing it, you are committing it, but the effect will be good or bad. You may experience now, you may not experience. There are short-term results are there, long-term results are there. Short-term results will come immediately.
Okay.
Okay. So like anything I told you go and purchase something from shop. It's a short-term karma, just pay money and get what you want. But it's not everything like that, no. Today, for example, you have done some good thing to other person. You helped him. You went to an orphan or you went to some hospital and given food to the one patient. But do you see the result of it today? I mean, do you experience that result or effect of that today or tomorrow? No idea, no guarantee. So it may come in the future life, the later in the life, right? It all comes, definitely it comes. It will be in the pipeline. But that's why I told you it happens in the sequence manner. The results are in the sequence manner. You only have a choice to do the work. You have only one thing in your hand is choice. Choice to do the work. You have no choice to select the result.
Okay, so everyone facing their own karmas, or in if we are in family or in some relation, so like mother father's karma also affect the children's. It is like that also.
No. The individual karma. Basically, it's individual karma. How one person, has gone through so many lives, and now in the current life, you all join just because you have some runana bandha. Runana bandha means like in the previous life, you were his sister, daughter, or mother, whatever it may be. Somehow, there is some kind of connectivity is there. So that's why again you form as a one family here on the physical earth, and then you start leading the life. Okay. So ultimately, it's just about something called Runana Bandha. There is some karmic debt is there. So the karmic debt between all of you. That's why you are in this family. It is not by accident, it is by choice.
Okay. We only select
Yes.
all
Yes.
this.
Absolutely.
So we have this choice how we are
Yes.
going to pay
Correct.
our karma. So we
Yes.
only select all this.
If you have wisdom with you, if you have yoga with you, yoga
Mm.
karmasu kaushalyam. So if you have yoga with you, if you have wisdom with you, you can definitely pay back. You can clear all these debts in a, with a lot of wisdom, the wisely, you will come out of all these karmas easily.
Yeah.
If you don't have wisdom, you create much more negative karmas. You observe some of the families, the kids are making a lot of suffering to their parents. Ultimately, the parents will go to the turmoil, like kind of the huge disturbance with them, right?
Mm.
So because of their habits and lifestyle, a lot of things. Okay.
Yes.
So likewise, so either you can worsen it or you can betterment it. All depends upon you.
Okay. So everyone is facing their own karmas, right?
Yes.
It's not like because
No,
of
no.
mother,
Because of
father,
parents,
and
no, yeah, because of their karma, you suffer,
yeah,
no, not like
yeah.
that.
It is not. So there is any this concept is also wrong. This generation curses and all that. This is not. This is also not there, right?
Generation?
Generation curses, like people say this family is suffering because of generation curses.
No, no,
They
no,
are, it
no, no,
is
no,
transferring from one generation to
no,
other.
no,
It is
no,
nothing like.
no,
Okay.
nothing.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
I just
Pitra dosh is there.
Sir,
Yeah.
I just
Some
wanted
say
to
Pitra dosh.
What is that? Pitradosh.
Yes.
Nothing is there. There is nothing like that. Okay. I think already I explained one story in the previous one of the class, I think, about Sant Kabir, what he said, right? Do you remember that?
No, sir.
Anybody remember about Sant Kabir, one story I explained? Sangeeta ji,
Hmm.
did you remember? Okay. So I'll tell you one small story, which is the real incident in the Sant Kabir life, right? So what he was doing is one day he was taking water, bucket full of water, many amount of buckets he was keep taking and flowing, pouring on the ground. Just beside the well, he was taking the water from the well and pouring onto the ground. He was keep on doing it for hours together. One person came there. He questioned him, "Why are you doing all this?" He said, "See, my uncle's farm is about 200 kilometers from here. If I'm pouring the water here, it looks like, it goes there." Then he was laughing. That other person was laughing at him. Are you mad or what? You are pouring ground on here. You are pouring the water on this ground. Then you think that it travels to 200 kilometers and reaches? Is it possible? Then at that time, he started teaching to the other person. The similar thing is applicable to the karma kandas. Whatever we do karma kandas. See, karma kandas you are doing on the physical planet. Okay? So where are they? Those people who passed away, they are in the different worlds. No connectivity at all. There is no connectivity. Nobody is going to look at you. Nobody is going to bother about you, what you are doing, what you are not doing. Such is the disconnectivity. If at all you want to connect through consciousness. Communicate through consciousness. It happens. It is possible. Unless otherwise, you have nowhere connectivity at all. Whatever you do here, pinda you do, anda you do, whatever you do here, it doesn't matter. It is just for you. Make a pinda, anda, food, all these things. Then you think that you are keeping them for them, and they come and eat all pitra dosha, pitra paksha. Then what will happen? Ultimately, you eat them or you give it to somebody. That's all happens. Nothing will happen. There is no connectivity at all.
Sir, I just wanted to ask one question.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, for this to seek this all knowledge, which books I should refer, sir?
Not one book. The entire book is within you.
No, not Yamaha. Like, I just wanted to what we say, easiest book that I can follow, I can read, and it will help me in my meditation journey.
Ah,
It is meditation only.
some of the books I posted in the group, those books you can read anyway.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
So
Okay.
you can read them and try to understand. See, this comes by, through an experience it comes.
Yeah,
Most of the things I'll tell you, even some of the things I also don't know. When you ask question, it comes from inside. That's all. Okay.
yeah,
That's how it happens. So when your inner is awakened, then what
yeah.
happens is it starts flowing from you. It's not that you have to store somewhere and talk about it.
No, no. Thank you, sir.
Only
Sir, I just want,
sometimes only some names only I can remember. Not everything what I remember and talk to you. No, it's not possible.
okay. Sir, I just wanted to ask, you're talking about the karma. Twin karma. Matlab, yes, sir, I have a daughter. I have to take care of her. So, because of her, I am into spirituality. And there was a lot of suffering in the past. And that suffering made me, pushed me into spirituality. So, how can, what, is this a karma or what is that? Matlab, because of my daughter, her pain is to her also and pain is to me also, sir. So what is this? Which karma is this, sir? How
Yeah.
can I come? How can I overcome, or how can she overcome?
Yeah. So very simple. Only one thing you need to understand is, see, for every karma, whatever the negative karma she did, and the same karma, you both involved in the previous life. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
You both involved in the previous life. Then you both came into this life. You are connected as the daughter and mother. So
yeah,
then you have to suffer. See, one thing I'll tell you. One thing I'll tell you. Karmic debt, it means the debt, that means the debt which is not yet paid. When
yeah,
you pay, for example, I borrowed 100 rupees from you.
yeah.
If I pay back 100 rupees to you, then you'll not ask any question to me, right?
No, no, yeah, sir.
Similarly, same thing. I borrowed something. I have some debt between me and you. Then definitely there is a debt always existing. If I pay back you, then it's over. Then
Yeah.
for that only, the God will give you the physical body.
Okay.
See, you have committed so many mistakes or karmas or whatever, good or bad. I told in the lecture, I told you,
Yeah.
even if you do good also, you need a physical body again.
Hmm.
That's why we always say, become nirguna. See, tamo guna, rajo guna, sattvic guna, suddha sattvic guna. Then the final comes to be the nirguna.
Nirguna.
What we say is, become yogi. Become a yogi means yogi bhava arjuna means you become a nirguna. No more gunas. Everything drop.
Okay.
That is the highest state of consciousness. You are living in the highest state of consciousness now. Then once you reach to that state, you have no karma at all. No karma can be attached. No karma bondage. There's no karmic bondage comes into your picture. So that's why you both are suffering, because you have done the karmas. Between you and her, some karma is committed. But there's one more thing is, for the soul, always remember this thing, right? Anybody is suffering or anything, try to remember this and then always be inspired. One thing is, if there is no pain, that means there is no kasta, there is no nasta, there is no blame. Without these three things, no one can grow in the spiritual life.
Yeah, suffering leads to
Yes,
spirituality.
yes. That's why I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So it's a good, one way it's good only. One way is your suffering means you are paying back the karma. Remember this point.
Your pain?
You are paying back, your suffering means you are paying back your karma.
You're paying back your karma. Yeah.
You are not, see, that's what I'm trying to say. Every time, do not expect that we have to be happy always.
Yeah.
Don't expect that we have to be happy always. Then what will happen to your karmas? How do you pay back?
Yeah.
You will pay back only when you are suffering, you are paying back. Whatever you have borrowed, you are paying back through suffering. That's
Yeah.
good. That's gone in this life. At least next life you are free.
Yeah.
And only thing is, don't pick up negative things or negative karmas in this life at least.
No, no. Sir, I'm trying my best that what we say, not to what we poke my nose in anybody's matter, sir.
Correct.
I stay away from all these things, sir.
Right. So that's what I'm telling. If if anybody is expecting that there should not be any pain, there should not be any kasta, there should not be nasta. That means loss, pain, or blame. These things, avamana. We call it avamana, avamana, right? So that means some kind of a blame, some kind of a pain, some kind of a nasta, kasta. So these things, if it comes to anybody, it means they are going to evolve spiritually more.
Wow.
Until that time, we have always happy life, or all these things. He never worry about the inner qualities at all. He's keep enjoying. Like you check some people, some of the kids of rich people, they have money, huge money, all this. They keep they keep enjoying and they keep wasting money and doing all nonsense.
So beautifully said. And because of her only, sir, I'm into spirituality and I have grown like anything.
That's the end. That's the end, right?
That's the fruit.
Many times I observed, people, we have more pain, we have more losses, more blaming. All this, when they get it into their life, slowly they turn into the spirituality. That is the nature wish, that the nature intention to putting you into that kind of troubles.
Yeah. Sir, my mother, father, my brother, they do not speak with me. First, I was into stress. Then I took it, what we say, positively. I gave instruction to myself that God is making me away from them. So why I'm going and clinging them again?
Correct.
So I'm, what we say, this is my turning point, sir.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That is why all the inward journey will
Yeah.
start with the great suffering.
Yeah.
The inward journey will start with the great suffering. All the great masters, they went through the huge suffering.
Yeah, sir. That's true, sir.
It is not easy.
Easy nahi.
A master to become flourished, a master to get enlightenment, it's not easy job.
Yeah, sir. You have to give, what we say, exam.
So there is a lot of suffering, pain, everything behind that.
Yeah, sir.
But you must sustain. You must sustain.
Yes, sir.
Only two things must not be done. One is suicide, other one is murdering other person. These two should not be done.
Sir, when initially I wrote a letter, I was going to end my life, sir. But I don't know how everything evolved and everything came. You said a right thing, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yes.
Sir, hats off to your knowledge, sir.
Oh no, thank you. It's all about my guru, Brahmarshi Patriji. So right, he teaches, and then we also practiced, and then slowly it's slow evolution. That's all, nothing else.
I used to in lockdown. I used to listen this thing. I didn't dare to ask him the questions.
Okay. Right. Now you're asking so many good questions, and when you ask questions, the good question, the good answers will come from inside.
Yeah. And from my heart, I feel like asking you, sir.
Yes, definitely. Then you'll get correct answers.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
Can I say something
God
more?
bless you.
Yes,
Excuse
ma'am.
me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, sir. We only select how we are going to pay back. So we select whether we are going to be in human life or animal, or is it like that, or we are only repaying by being human only?
Yes. See, one thing is you never be. See, I told in the beginning itself, the creation is only two ways. One is Prakriti, another is Purusha. Prakriti is complete nature kingdom. The Purusha is only the human kingdom. Human kingdom means male and female, of course. Women and men. So there's no question of going from this side to that side. You don't have right.
Okay.
You have no right. The creator who has done the creation, he knows, where to send. So you are definitely a soul which has taken the birth as an infant soul. Then you keep growing from infant soul to the infinity soul.
Okay.
As we discussed yesterday, right?
Hmm.
Soul evolution.
So
from-
animals, and they don't have this karma thing. They
Yeah.
don't have it.
No.
Because
Animal.
some animal also, they are like wild in nature. Sometimes we notice. So
That is the nature given by the
no,
nature. That's the actual nature.
in between themselves,
It's
no,
not a big matter. No.
they take bread of other dog like that. So they don't have all this.
No, that's see, as long as there is no mind,
Okay.
especially there is no free will. Okay, there is no free will. Free will means, for example, so a animal, intentionally is going and killing other person. For example, I have some intention to do some damage to other person. That is where you pick up the karma, right? For example, I am walking on the road. Something fallen under my feet. A ant or something get died. It is not a karma. It's not it's no more a negative karma.
Hmm.
Okay. When you in your mind you have an intention, to do some negative thing to other person.
Mm-hmm.
That picks up the negative karma. For example, I am driving fast on the road. Suddenly one dog comes across the road and fallen under my vehicle and died. So that's also not going to be a negative karma.
Hmm.
Okay. I never did have any I didn't keep any intention to kill the dog at all. How I am supposed to take that karma? I don't pick up that negative karma. It's not added to my bucket. It is not part of my sanchita karma. Or whatever it may be, it is not part of my baggage. Understood?
So, if, in this life, the person like how he repent or he feel guilty or he try to do something for that karma. So still he get the result in his next life. Or what?
Yes. What happens is, if you do one karma, okay, and as I told, whatever karmas you did in the previous life or current life, whatever it may be, finally, let's say you got realized. That means you became a gnani. Once you became a gnani, then you look at everybody as equal to you. It means you and others are same. No difference at all. If you are able to come to that kind of perception, all the karmas are dropped. Who is going to drop? Nature going to drop. You don't worry about it. How they are dropped? I didn't pay. I didn't do this. I don't do that. Nothing. You don't think about. Don't apply your logic mind. Everything is dropped. That's all. It means gnanagni dagda karmanam. That is the statement you need to understand. You became a gnani. You became a gnani. All karmas are gone, are burnt. That's all. Now you are given the freedom. Okay, freedom from what you're doing. What you're doing means like that time you're not going to do any great negative things. Once you become a gnani, you always do right things. But freedom is given to you. What to talk, what not to talk, how to eat, what not to eat. It doesn't matter. I've seen many yogis, they don't eat anything at all. They eat one day they eat so much food. The other day they don't eat anything. Not even water also they don't drink. And they stay days together. How come these all things happens? Because now they are part of nature. The quality of nature is be patient, be calm, be quiet, and be helpful. Always be helpful. That is the kind of nature, qualities of nature. So likewise, once you become a gnani, you are dropped off all these things. At the same time, you are not become a gnani, for example, right? So what you need to do then in that case, if you want to reduce the suffering, you need to do certain things. If you are not become a gnani, that means you didn't get realization till now. You are not practice meditation. You don't have inner experiences. You are not awakened still. It means you didn't understand that you are a soul. You are not a physical body. All these things you didn't get any relation till now. Then what need to be done in order to neutralize my karmas or reduce my karmas? Only one thing. For example, you are suffering today. Today you are suffering with psoriasis, for example. Psoriasis or one disease. So everybody thinks that I got psoriasis because of these reasons. Actual reason is not here. The actual reason is not here. It is in the previous life. Okay. So because of that you are suffering. So how to reduce this now? Maybe you can have a holistic food, holistic lifestyle, and other thing is having the meditation, little meditation, pranayama, all this you do. Then the precautions you take. Then the other thing is whoever is suffering with this psoriasis or any kind of a similar diseases, go and help them. Give them the food or give them the whatever you can, please give them. Keep giving them. Okay. So somehow it gets reduced from your body. Doing seva to the people who are suffering with the same kind of problems. Today you are suffering with some problem. For example, if you go and help the person, any other person, it may not be your relative or your far relative or friend, or it may be unknown person also.
Okay.
You find that he's also suffering with a similar problem. Go and help him. Now the nature's duty is to take away that kind of suffering from you also. It does that. Okay, this is one of the way. The other way is, as you said, repentance. That is, so prayachitta, parihara, prachatapa. Right. So that means you felt that you felt like you agreed. For example, you agreed your mistake and you repented for it. And if you go into the meditation before, or if you go into the meditation or before meditation, you start releasing that thought to whomever I have done mistake, to whomever I have done the negative karma in my previous life or wherever it is. So I'm extremely sorry to that, and I never do this mistake, repeated this mistake again in the future. So that that soul has to they forgive me. Okay, I forgive you, you forgive me for any kind of things I've done. So such kind of some vibrations you can send always. So it's slowly to reduce. Some that particular that karma, whatever you're experiencing today, the suffering what you're taking, it go on reduce. Okay, not that going and praying to this Lord, that that God, this God, so many things. You're just wasting money giving to priest. The priest will take money and go and put in his bank. Right?
Right.
So these are some of the things which you can do in order to mitigate your karma or suffering. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Very nicely explained. The more I'm knowing all this, more tension I'm getting.
Don't get into tension. Listen everything and forget.
Yeah, because when we don't know, we don't bother about anything, right? When slowly things come up and we realize all these things. So
it's not that way. It's not that way. So as you're knowing the things, what happens is it will try to clear many of the mental blocks. Okay. So that's always good. One mental block is cleared. Yes. Done. Okay. Today we learned something. Okay. So that's how you improvise yourself day to day in your life. Slowly you'll improve.
yeah,
All
sir,
of a sudden, don't expect whatever you heard today. Don't expect that these things should be a part of your own lifestyle from tomorrow. Don't expect that.
yeah.
It is
Slowly.
slow and steady, win the race.
Right.
In spirituality, slow and steady, win the race.
Yeah, so lots of question was there earlier, all this question, and I was not getting the answer, and day by day the questions was increasing, and suddenly, like after this session earlier also and this also, I'm getting most of the questions, why this happened, because earlier when I used to see people who's like very kind hearted and they are suffering, so that was making me to think like these people are doing wrong, they are enjoying, why these people are suffering. So all this question was many a time it was already there. So but I was not getting. I was searching in the book and everything, spiritual book, everything. But then slowly, every question and every session is so connected one by one, you know. I'm very blessed to have you, Sir Guruji. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank
This
you.
is also one of my karma. I'm very grateful to the Almighty. Thank you very much. My heartily gratitude.
Thank you. Right.
Guruji, just I wanted to ask, after 21 days, how can we stay connected with you?
Again, November, I am starting now one more batch.
Okay, this only batch, sir?
Same session, same session. Yes.
Okay. So we
Same,
will,
same session every month it will continue.
wow. So we will be there. So it will, what
Yeah,
we say?
you can definitely,
We
you will
will
get that, you'll get that information in the group.
Okay.
So again, you have to join that other group. Okay.
Okay. So,
Leave
day by
this,
day we will
leave
grow.
this group and join other group. That's all.
Okay. You will send the link, no, sir?
Yeah, we'll send. But that
Okay.
is about 1 week before of the starting of session. Because the new people are going to join again.
Okay.
So a
So
lot of new people are going to join. Yes.
this only knowledge will go on continuing.
Oh, so much. No, not only this, a lot of other knowledge also.
Wow. Very
Lot
nice.
of
Thank
knowledge.
you. Thank you, sir. We are blessed to have you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, even if it is same, no, we can, hearing one time is not enough. If I'll again and again, I'm listening this videos, no, from the YouTube. So every time you'll get something new from that session. The same session, the more you go through it, it will give new knowledge in the same session, because yeah, it's
Absolutely.
very true. It's
Uh,
very spiritual journey, very the
same
topic and
same session will every time give something new.
Yes.
yeah, everyone should actually try to listen again and again the same session, no? Listening one time is not enough actually, because we are human and some points just go away and we forget. So it's better.
Even when we are talking on the same concept also, every class it will come in different way.
Yeah, true.
It
It's
doesn't come
very,
in a same way. It doesn't come. It never comes.
yeah, it's very true.
Yeah. So that's why maybe same concepts and different concepts also. So always as a formula of 3 + 2 + 1, satsang is always required. In everybody's life, 1 hour satsang in per day is very must.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank you.
Guruji, for your time. You're taking so
Thank
much
you.
hard work for all of us. Thank
Yes.
you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Mamita madam.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, I was about to say, and you called out my name.
Yes.
Actually, if you listen to the same thing, your beliefs turn into conviction. And what happens is that your perspective, you are listening to the same thing, but every time you listen to it, it appears new
Correct.
because your perspective changes and you become the clarity, it becomes more clear to you.
Correct.
And for me personally, I feel spiritual journey is the most happiest thing. It is a blissful phase of life.
Correct.
It's wonderful. It is not difficult. It is very easy actually. If you follow the simple things, like how he said, like the pillars are be kind, be compassionate, and be detached in the sense that do not take anything into so much seriously. If somebody has said something, do not take anything seriously. Just forget it.
Correct.
Try to forget it. And if you are in this life and if you're listening to satsangas, it helps you to do that very easily.
Correct. So it will make your life easier.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very much so.
Correct. Definitely. So good. So I think so you are there in the last session also. Third session, right? Third batch.
Yes, sir. Yes, and thank you so much. Even I will echo the same sentiment. Like
Yes.
the amount of hard work you put in, you have also made me, encourage that I should also follow the same thing.
Yes.
Never feel that, always try to give your best for others.
Yes. See, you need to learn from the tree. How the tree is standing and silently it is standing and doing its duty very nicely. It does.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's why what I can say is God is nothing but silence. Okay. You must do
Yes,
a
sir.
lot of work in the silence only.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not like, making a lot of sound and all doesn't require.
Yes.
So in the silence, the God is there very much in the silence only. So that's
Yes,
how what happens is the entire nature is so silent, but it does its work excellently without informing anybody, without showing up to the entire world. I am doing this, I am doing that, nothing. It does its
yes.
work. So
Actually, silently also we get back, isn't it, sir? I mean, if we do our work silently, God gives us in manifold. In some way or the other, I am seeing personally in my life that without saying if I'm doing something, I'm getting it in manifold. In some areas of my life, I'm getting lots of as if God is gifting me.
yes, absolutely. It happens, definitely. So be in silent and do whatever you wanted, it will come. The only thing is some of the people, just for namesake they do. So they do a lot of things, showing up and publicity, all this. So that is not the nature quality.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right, man.
Enjoy this life like a drama.
Yes, play.
Yes, yes.
So
Just,
Yes.
just
you
the
will not
training.
have any trauma.
Correct. Otherwise, it becomes
Yes.
a drama.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I
Right.
just wanted to ask one question. Sir, I stay away from the people like my sisters. I stay away from there. I don't like to show what we say, express myself. I don't want to, what we say, whenever they come around, because they are not into spirituality and they try to be, what we say, they play a drama with me. So, is this right, sir? I am trying to stay away. I don't want to express myself. I don't want to show the ways. So is this I'm behaving rightly, sir?
Yes. What happens is there are three things you need to understand. If somebody is financially better than you have to be happy with them always. If
No.
somebody is like, they are lesser than you financially, you should be showing some karuna, some kindness to them.
Yeah.
If somebody is, in knowledge, somebody is higher than you, okay?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
have to associate with them. You should learn, you should become a disciple, you should become, you should be so obedient to them.
Yeah.
If somebody is not knowledgeable than you, just what you can say, like upeksha
Yeah.
means just leave it. Okay, don't ever blame or blaming or otherwise kind of a what you say, belittling them or consider them like you are a superior. They are not superior, they don't have knowledge, so they are not superior. No, it's not like that.
No.
Just it's a upeksha, mudita, upeksha, karuna. Okay, so these are the qualities we need to maintain.
No. Yeah, I understand, sir. But because of
Yes, that's what I'm telling. So you are be aware, no problem. But
Okay.
never think that you are better, they are not better.
No, not that way. I like to stay in my peace because whenever they come, they all play drama, and then again, I am not into that higher stage, sir.
Yeah.
So I get disturbed, sir, because of
Correct.
that.
Yeah, that's
So
fine. So if you, as long as you understand yourself very clear, and
yeah,
whether we are aware closer to them, only thing is you should never ever think that you are superior because you have some spiritual knowledge. So
no.
that's again a problem. It becomes a
Yeah,
problem to you only.
okay. No, not that way, sir.
Yeah.
But but I want to stay away from there.
Yeah, that's not a problem. It
Okay,
doesn't
thank you.
matter. So it is not going to be anyhow. Anyway, it is not going to demerit to you. So you can continue that. Not a problem.
This will not create karma, no, sir.
No karma. It's not going to create any karma.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, right. As long as you are not creating violence to any person through your words, through your thinking, through your deeds. If you don't hurt any other person, it doesn't create any karma to you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you. Okay, so we'll take a leave now. So friends, so thank you very much. So thanks for your participation. Thanks for giving the opportunity for Mahavatar Foundation. We'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Shubhratri, sir.
Yes.